this.
Suck it up, princess.
Okay. Recognise and a few out there. Clyde Cowley, Monk, Clyde. Only to those layers is the diversity of the crowd and attendance here today. People that had done the wrong thing by me, Nick took it personally. Even when I wasn't worried about it, he would still shut them out. All through our time together, we never had a fight, maybe a few fuck yous, but it never came to blows. I think I'm the only one that has got away with actually marking him. I split his eyebrow playing squash. The most embarrassing moments of my life, adding of course his own little twist in it. The singers in the early days, he had such an innocent face, people would not know whether he was telling the truth or lying. A perfect example of this was a time I was getting my flatmate's washing in. She asked Nick, "Where's Henry?" Which Nick quickly replied, straight-faced, "He's at the clothesline sniffing your knickers." Fucking great mate, I'll tell you. I first met Nick when I joined the North Beach Rugby League Club. Nick was running around the under-20s at that time. Even in those days, he was a firebrand prop. He loved the physical stuff and took pride in hitting the shit out of the opposition. He was a crowd favourite, but unfortunately you had to get there early to the game to see him because he generally was either sin binned or sent off before full time. His teammates of that period, many here today, included the Rafferty brothers, Glenn Harvey and Rod Fellows. You guys, they had a special place with him. It was not until that year, later on that year, that Nick and I, along with Glenn Harvey, caught up at a Kicks club in Whitfords and started training together. There was an instant connection regarding weight training and sport. He was an avid South Sydney fan and I'd always been an East supporter, so it was a natural NRL rivalry. And because he loved arguing so much, it just seemed to bring us closer together. On to door work. In amongst all this, rugby playing and all that, we started doing a little bit of door work around town. Nick took the job of protecting venues if they were his own. A little overzealous to say the least. Door work was like sport to Nick and was the perfect outlet for him. He enjoyed it so much he would have done this job for nothing. Because of his boyish looks, they started him up at the upper end of town, but after a few incidents he soon found him promoted to the bottom end of town at Observation City, Club Atlantis. Here Nick was like a pig in mud. It didn't take Nick long for Nick to establish himself amongst the boys and carve out a solid reputation as a good guy and an excellent guy to have around when things needed to be sorted. At this stage we picked up a few more lifetime friends in Monk, Alan Zelich, Dwayne Harvey and Plastic. Together we worked through nightclubs, live concert and music festivals, having a ton of fun in the process. Ob City, Pinocchio's, Aqua, F Scott's, Hippie Club, DC's, Lone Star, White Sands, Aberdeen, Indie Bar were all our playgrounds. Unfortunately, we also picked a ton of court appearances up as well during that time, which probably cost us more than we actually earned. When I got chucked into the can due to circumstances, I was only allowed 2 one-hour visits a week. Nick booked all my Saturdays, just denying anybody else an opportunity to get in to see me. He figured that was best mate's privilege. Whether we had girlfriends, wives, or mistresses, our friendships group was tight, still is today, and when there was a bit of nagging from a few, it just made our resolve even stronger. Nick had some beautiful women by his side over the years. I say that as a best friend, and he's not here anymore. That's the only reason I say that. But all jokes aside, Nick did have a way with the women. The softest I ever saw Nick, and I saw a lot of his soft side over those years, was with his daughter Tia. She was the apple of his eye. He was a proud dad, painfully proud at times. The birth of his granddaughter Nikki brought it back for him, and he said to me, "Nikki may be just a little bit cuter than Tia." So that must have been pretty cute. Tia, your dad loved you with every fibre of his being. I love you too, and I will always, always be there for you. To Amanda, thanks for enhancing my mate's life. In many ways, you're his biggest cheerleader, and you brought a level of serenity only a good woman can. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. You are a family, and we will get through this together, yeah? And just, fucking hell, just winding up.
Today?
Yeah, today. Sorry, guys. Sorry. 35 years is a lot to sort of cram. Nick has been the one consistent in my life. Through thick and thin, court cases, fights, girlfriends, wives, kids, good and bad times, we've seen each other at our worst and at our best. I'm going to miss you, mate. But you've left me and others here today with a lifetime of memories. That's something no one can take away. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa. Thank you.